Hi, welcome to Recovery Conversations, brought to you by Hilda's Place. Last week, we talked to the women to get their perspective on entering recovery and any preconceived notions that they might have had with it. This week, we're going to talk to a couple of men in the program and kind of get their view on it and get their unique outlook and experiences and let them kind of talk about that. It's going to be another shorter form episode, but I hope it's insightful, and I hope somebody out there gets something from it. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week.
Hi, my name is Mark. Did you have any preconceived notions of recovery? I did a little bit. I thought that when you come here, it was just a place to not do drugs and just be clean. But then when I found out that recovery itself is a process and being clean just doesn't mean not using. Recovering is really working on yourself, becoming a better person, and being able to cope with society. That's when everything changed for me. And advice to people that are looking to get into recovery, I would say if your life's being turned upside down by any kind of substance use, it's definitely well worth a try because it may change your life. And even if the first time don't work out, people that come back, they always learn something. It's always worth it.
Hi, my name is Isaiah Athey. Did you have any preconceived notions of recovery? I didn't really know what to expect, but I knew that it was going to be a different process. I knew that I would be working, steps and putting in effort towards my recovery, staying clean from drugs and whatnot, and just getting better mental health-wise. I knew there was going to be some changes in my life, and I was uncomfortable with that. I was more apprehensive than ever. What advice would you give to somebody looking to explore recovery? Don't be afraid to try something new. Don't be afraid to speak out, because that's what a lot of it is about, is speaking to people and getting your story out there and listening to other stories and taking the bits of information that other people provide and applying it to your own personal story and using it as a learning experience.
So my name's Danny. I've been here at Hilda's for 4 months now. I was just going to answer the couple questions and give y'all a piece of my mind. It says, did you have any preconceived notions of recovery? Recovery has been a long-term process. I've been coming in and out of treatment for the last 15 years. If it wasn't treatment, it was jail. If it wasn't jail, it was treatment. I got out of prison and I had 3.5 years clean, but I wasn't sober. I was just staying clean. I wasn't doing anything to keep my spirit and my mind right. So I guess my preconceived notion was that I'm never going to be able to get it. That for me, anybody could get it but me. It says, if you did they affect any apprehension you had about entering recovery? Well, I came here from jail, so it didn't matter what the hell it was, as long as they was getting me out of jail. But recovery as a whole, came with not comparing out. You know what I mean? Not saying that, oh, I didn't do that, so I'm not that bad, or this never happened to me, so I'm good. If I had to answer that question, that's what I would think it was. Not comparing out, making sure that I say, well, I might not have did that exact same thing, but if I compare it to this, this thing that I did do, then yeah, I can relate. And to keep doing that every day, every time my mind tries to tell me that that's not me, no, Danny, you're definitely an addict. It says, what advice would you give to someone looking to explore recovery? You gotta be honest, open-minded, and willing. It says it right in the pages in the Narcotics Anonymous book. That's how, HOW. That's how it works. If you can't be honest with yourself first and foremost, you can't be honest with nobody else. Then you got to be open-minded. You got to be open-minded that there's a new way to live, to do things, and that new way can give you something you never had before, which is prosperity, a livelihood, maybe a legacy to leave behind, as opposed to, oh, he's dead. People crying that day and it's over with. You know what I mean? I want to leave behind something that people are going to remember forever. Thanks for listening to the podcast, fellas. Who knows? You might be on it next.